In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 2nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Pistons versus Portland Trail Blazers. The Detroit Pistons will pay a visit to the Portland Trail Blazers on Monday for an inter-conference match at Moda Center. Detroit, 5-16 on the road this season, defeated Minnesota 116-104 on Saturday. Portland, 8-6 at home, lost 118-112 at Golden State on Friday. The Pistons and Blazers are meeting for the first time this season and won't face each other again until March 7th. The Detroit Pistons have been in a slump as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games, but they will be aiming to build some momentum here after beating the Timberwolves in a 116-104 road win on Saturday. Bojan Bogdanovic led the team with 28 points with 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Marvin Bagley added 18 points with 10 rebounds and 2 blocks, while Saddiq Bey and Alec Burks each scored 13 points. As a team, the Pistons shot 48% from the field and 10 of 27 from the three-point line as they got off to a terrible start and leaked 39 points in the first quarter to trail by as many as 18 points. But they didn't give up and dominated the second half by 66-40 to win comfortably in the end. Meanwhile, the Portland Trail Blazers have been in a rut as they've lost 5 of their last 7 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back here after falling short to the Warriors in a 118-112 road loss on Friday. Damian Lillard led the team with 34 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Anthony Simons added 22 points, while Jerami Grant chipped in with 19 points and 5 assists. As a team, the Trail Blazers shot 46% from the field and 12 of 39 from the three-point line as they exploded for 40 points in the third quarter to turn an 18-point deficit into an 11-point lead, but they couldn't find their offense when it mattered most, scoring just 16 points in the fourth quarter to allow the Warriors off the hook in the end. Looking at the betting trends, the Pistons are 8-3-1 against the spread in their last 12 road games, 1-3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Trail Blazers are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team below .400, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Portland. The Pistons are 0-4 against the spread in the last 4 meetings overall, and the Pistons are 1-3-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Portland. The Pistons are going to be shorthanded once again as Killian Hayes is still serving his suspension, while the Trail Blazers are keeping eyes on Keon Johnson, Greg Brown, and Jusuf Nurkic, who are all questionable. The Pistons were ice cold before they beat the Timberwolves in an upset win on Saturday, so it's hard to back them against a Trail Blazers team who should come out swinging after dropping their last game to the Warriors. Lillard has been in great form for the Trail Blazers, and I think he should be able to lead them past the struggling Pistons team. This is a lot of points for a Portland Trail Blazers team that's struggling, but they're at home where they play their best, and they're getting a boost with the return of Gary Payton II. The Detroit Pistons lose on the road by an average of 7.5 points, and they lose in the underdog role by an average of 8 points. Big number, but I don't have the heart to get behind the Pistons, so the Portland Trail Blazers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Portland ranks 27th in terms of pace, with an average of 97.4 possessions per 48 minutes. If one or both of their star shooters are cold, the Blazers can go long stretches without scoring. Without Cunningham, the Pistons are expected to play for nothing more than draft positioning for the remainder of the season. That isn't always the case with Bogdanovic's scoring burst. but it's unlikely they'll put together a string of consecutive hot shooting performances. They trailed by 18 points early in the game in Minnesota and rallied to win, but the Timberwolves lack the clear killer instinct that the Blazers have, with Lillard leading the charge. The under is 6-1 in the Pistons' last 7 road games against a team with a winning home record, and it is 5-0 in Trail Blazers' last 5 after an against-the-spread loss. In the last 5 meetings in Portland, the under is also 4-1. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Heat versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Miami Heat will travel to the Crypto.com arena on Monday night to take on the Los Angeles Clippers in a non-conference matchup. The Heat are 7th in the East with a 19-18 record and are coming off a 126-123 road win on Saturday to the Utah Jazz. The Clippers are 6th in the West with an 21-17 record and on a 2-game losing streak after a 131-130 road loss against the Indiana Pacers on Saturday. The Miami Heat have been in great shape as they've won 7 of their last 10 games, and they will be eager to stay hot after sneaking past the Jazz in a 126-123 road win on Saturday. Bam Adebayo led the team with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Tyler Herro added 29 points with 9 rebounds and 6 assists, while Victor Oladipo chipped in with 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists off the bench. As a team, the Heat shot 50% from the field and 13 of 39 from the three-point line as they jumped all over the Jazz early and poured in 71 points in the first half, but they had to scrap right till the end as the game looked set to go into overtime before the Heat's Tyler Herro drained the game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer to carry the team over the line. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Clippers have been on a nice run as they've won 7 of their last 11 games overall, but they will be hoping to snap a 2-game skid here after falling painfully short to the Pacers in a 131-130 road loss on Saturday. Paul George led the way with 45 points with 9 rebounds and 4 assists. Kawhi Leonard added 24 points with 7 assists, while Marcus Morris chipped in with 15 points. As a team, the Clippers shot 53% from the field and 16 of 34 from the three-point line, which was enough to erase a 14-point deficit, but they couldn't get the stops when they needed, allowing the Pacers to pour in 38 points in the fourth quarter to slip away in a tight finish. Looking at the betting trends, the Heat are 6-13 against the spread in their last 19 games against a team with a winning record and 4-16-2 against the spread in their last 22 games following a win. The Clippers are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games following a loss, and 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 games overall. The Heat could be shorthanded once again as Jimmy Butler and Caleb Martins are both questionable, while the Clippers are sweating on the availability of Nicholas Batum, how is questionable for this one. The injury bug for Miami has been a huge cause of concern for me throughout the season so far to back them. These offenses lately have been on 2 different levels, with the Heat scoring 116 points in their last 5 games, while the Clippers are averaging 126.5 points in their previous 4 games. The ability to shoot from distance is critical in today's game, and there is a major difference as Miami is shooting 34.1% from 3 as a team, while Los Angeles is connecting on 37.5% of their threes thus far. The Heat have continued to consistently win games despite battling injuries all season, and they would have taken plenty of confidence from their hard-fought win over the Jazz on Saturday. The Clippers are almost back at full health, and it has really helped their consistency as they've won 7 of their last 11 games. It's hard to split these two teams at the moment, but the Heat are only 1-7 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall, so the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the pace between these two teams, they are going to be methodical as the Heat are 28th in the sport with 97.1 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Clippers are 22nd in the NBA with 98.5 possessions per 48 minutes. As we highlighted earlier in the article, neither team is a good offensive team, and they lock down on the defensive end of things. Neither team is getting to the free throw line often to add points, with the clock stopped as Miami is 26th with 21.8 free throw attempts per game, while Los Angeles is 18th with 23.2 attempts per game from the charity stripe. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.